Good evening, everyone. I'm saying evening because in some places it's evening, or night, or morning. Anyway, I'm back on. Oh, and to let you know, yes, I'm still here, and I don't know how many times, it got returned to sender. I mean, you're still sending. So I'm assuming you saw what I put up, but I really don't care. But before I get into, I don't even know what to call you. But anyway, I came on. I did hear a few people, they mentioned a word, and all of a sudden they were like, I was getting a message saying, yes, you can say about this, because a lot of stuff, I have to wait. That's why I come on every once in a while to give out certain messages. But anyway, and I even mentioned this in another video, where, and again, it's not only the ones that in my situation that are involved. They did it with others. But anyway, and I even mentioned a few of the places where they go out of the country too. And they also, are in the States where they go to get supplies or do rituals. The message is for airports, I mentioned, what was it? Where if you go out, they're all, the ones that are watching all of you. They're at the airports everywhere, so you can't hide. But I'm supposed to say, because I was supposed to say it, but I forgot. At the airports, when the bags are being checked, and no, you can't hide it either. So don't even think about it, because that's all covered too. When bags are checked, if, someone's traveling, just with whatever they call that bag that you could bring on the plane, if there's candles, a book, and other things, that means that they're traveling to go do a ritual. Now, I want to point out, don't get it all mixed up and just, because some people like to buy candles. I mean, I use candles occasionally, but for the good, for birthdays and, whatever. But this is, and you can't hide it either. One, God will make sure that it cannot be hidden What they do is, they have candles sometimes in one suitcase or in their bag. They have, if it looks black a little bit, that means that they used it in a ritual and that they're on their way back home or whatever, and they got other candles. They'll wrap it up in a cloth. They also will have, it will look like a diary or a planner. There's all spells in there. And who they're doing it on and where they went to. You cannot hide that either, because authorities already know anyway, so you can't hide it. And I told you, you have until Wednesday in my other video. And to find out really if, use a lie detector. But again, like I said, don't get it confused with innocent people who actually have candles. And the ones who, because I know you listen to my videos, you can't hide that either. And say, oh, I just buy candles, for whatever. I thought I was away, on vacation. Oh, I like this candle. I'm going to buy it. But I used it, in my hotel. Bullshit. Okay? I advise the ones who check bags to get brushed up on what to look for and how they act, when they're trying to hide something. Now, like I said, you can tell, because I know mine travel to a different country. And I know those countries already been told. I mentioned a couple, but, towards, Europe and, matter of fact, all over. Near Africa, Asia, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Like I said, don't get it confused with innocent ones. And if the innocent ones happened, don't get, all riled up if they think that. Just tell the truth, because like I said, I like buying candles and, but I don't use them unless, like for a party or something like that, to make the house smell like, I don't know. I'm not even going to tell you what, different scents, my favorite. But you can tell. Put it this way, a baby can tell. I'm supposed to put that out there. And that's not only at the airports, you know, where it's being watched and everything. You know, buses, trains, whatever. Keep an eye out. Because like I said, it's getting out of hand. And it's, in my other video, I said that, you know, they have until tomorrow. Or is it today? I don't even know what time it is. Wednesday. And also, again, I will say this. The whole entire spirit, in spirit, they are, and your ancestors, they are fuming. So get ready, like I told you. You think you're a little bit scared of what I said? Because you know I'm telling the truth. What's going to happen? I told you not to mess with me. You think you're scared. That's the beginning. Because I even mentioned it. You don't know who I know in spirit and down here. You were told to stop. And I took a picture because I went to sleep after, you know, that, whatever that was. But they did say, well, it was something. But I also heard one of the entities, you know, being dragged. Because, you know, they were being a little hard-headed. But they got sent back to you. What was the other one? Oh, yeah. And I said this before, too. The moon. You think Spirit's pissed? Again, I'll say it again. You think Spirit is pissed? The moon is, well, you wait. What they have ready for you. Told you. You want to, you know, keep up to see what I'm doing? Well, one, it's, again, I don't know you. I didn't give you permission. And if I want something to be known, I will say it. So, also, I even mentioned, you know, about assassins, you know, in spirit, bounty hunters. Well, God hired them down here. So, and they're all over to collect the rest of you. Because truthfully, I mean, right now, as I said in my other video, they're not telling me until everything is all done. And I said, that's fine. But enough is enough. It's time. Because you're not, you know, I'm unfazed, you know, what you guys do or whatever. I'm not bothered by any of it. Like I said, I'm immune to all of this. I laugh it off. And each time you do something, I get stronger and stronger. But anyway, and when I came across this video, they mentioned something. Like I said, a word. And yes, we all are protected. And the other one, which I'm not going to mention, yes, I did something to put an end to all of it. And all of you, because it was constant, and since I was, you know, I guess born, like I said, but it was every day or whatever, to try to block me, whatever. I'm not getting into all that because, like I said, it's boring. I fall asleep talking about all this, you know, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I did something. I put a stop to it. And the reason why is they mentioned something, you know, in the video that I came across. And when that happened, that's also the reason why I said, okay, enough is enough. Now there's going to be a lesson. You, all of you, will be the lesson for others. Not even attempt to do anything. Not only with that, it's also what you did to that I could have helped. And the ones who, well, what you did to my father, he has his knuckle sandwich. Sorry, I always liked when he said that. He has his knuckle sandwich ready. But anyway, and to let all of you know again, doesn't matter what you do, every inch everything and anything that you can't even think of is protected. And with the trash, well, and what gets thrown in there, I learned how to protect that when I was little. So, like I said, all these pictures you're using and whatever else, it's all protected. You can't get my energy. You have your own. Because every time you try anything, even before, now you can't even get into spirit, unless you go through all of my spiritual team. And not only, my immediate family, myself, so my soul tribe, my DM, the ones in soul tribe that I call my sisters and brothers. I mean, I know they are all protected. They did that on their own. But I also did something where, well, never mind. Hell, I got yous all down. I protected them too. Was that a thing that they wanted me to say? Oh, yeah. Like I said, I was always quiet. And most of the time, like I said, I was under, a lot of illusions and spells and all that. Oh, yeah, that's also protected too. All of you will get the illusions returned back. But all those years that I was quiet and everything, and all those times that, when I would ask a question, or I guess asked, about myself, a tarot reader or a medium or whatever, until I found the right one, I was always lied to. But for a brief moment, I did get my gifts back. And that's when I was told. I was still younger. I mean, I'm still young, but that's when I protected everything. Every inch. Every angle. Oh, yeah. They, apparently, I don't know who tried, or a few tried, to, because as it says, what goes, in spirit comes down here. I'd like to know who lied and made a fake marriage between me and whoever. I'd like to know. Because I will tell you, you thought you married me. I'm already married in spirit with my DM that God chose. And I'm supposed to... Sorry. I'm supposed to tell you, wait until you find out who you really married. Because you didn't marry me. It doesn't matter. Because, I know the difference, because it's men and women who are attacking me. So that means, with both. Wait until you find out who you really married. You were supposed to have, the real one that you're supposed to be with, but that was, well, no more. They didn't tell me, but I'm just supposed to say, wait until you find out who you really married in spirit. That's all I'm supposed to say. There's more, but I can't find that paper. Because of the same BS that's going on outside. But oh yeah, and phone calls. But same places. I already gave, the countries, and I gave here, I gave the states. But there's who? Who the frig is that? Yeah, let's not say I did. Yeah, it's the same, same ones that I've mentioned. There's, I'm still, Texas, California, Florida, Maryland, Virginia, South Carolina, Delaware, not even going to say the names, because Can't even pronounce them. Well, I can, but, you know. That will come later. So like I said, get ready. Because like I said, you know, other than my team all over the world, and I said it before, that I was told, you know, before, until I got confirmation that it actually happened, that if it kept up, and, you know, that God was going to get two different types to come get yous also. They're not playing up there. You really made them angry. And what's sad is, you know, all those years, different ones or whatever, you know, messing with, you know, magic that you have no idea about. You harmed a lot of innocent people. You know, you got all these entities involved. And you went as far as waking up ones that you had no business to even bother. And then messing around with the moon. And whatever else. You went way too far. Did they ever do anything to you? No. So, whatever you did to them, whatever you did is involved with my situation, whatever you did to others, well, I know they've been, you know, sending and you've been getting the karma, but no, you rather blame me thinking that I'm doing it. Nope. So, you wanted to get, you know, clout, recognition, whatever, you're going to get it now. You're going to be the lesson for others. This is what will happen. So, Go lay down.
Honey, get down.
Mom,
Honey,
I'm on.
get to the floor. All right, go. Go get in there.
Come here. The drama's done. Sit. I know. Okay. Uh-huh. Sorry. Anyway, you made your bed. You have to lie in it. And again, I didn't tell you to do all that. I would never. I would tell you, don't do that. So, now you have the whole entire spirit. And who, you woke up to send towards me. Getting returned to sender. So, that's what they want me to tell you. Come on about. I did. Now I have work to do. I need to do something. And then, do whatever. And everyone else, like I said in most of my videos, do not confront anyone. Just go and make reports. And let the authorities pick them up. Because they can't run, they can't hide, and the ones who hide them will be arrested too. Like I said, all airports, it's all covered. You wanted to play? Well, okay. And to let you know, you cannot come near any of us. You can't make any of us stuck. Keep us from, who God chose, and etc., etc. I'm not going to go into it because I said it already. And I definitely have to go. But everyone, sending lots of coffee with, really? I'm glad I didn't put the breakable one thing there. Thank you. Pick it up. Mom, I can't. Anyway, with espresso to wake and get your day started for morning, and sending lots of love, light, and peace. And every day, always be grateful. And thank God, your ancestors, loved ones, your angels, especially your spiritual team. You know. You know, a lot of people don't think to do that. You know. But that's another day to talk about. Anyway, gotta go. Here comes the drama. As always. No drama. You go get it. No. You can get it. Yeah. You know where it is. Go get it. Go ahead. Anyway. You have a good night. Morning. Whatever. I gotta go. Ciao.